Hayri Pitir devam ediyor. En son neler yaptı?
Revelio.
Etrafı gösteriyordu. Burada bir olay var ama çözeceğiz inşallah.
Professor Black, headmaster of Hogwarts.
Umarım sesim iyidir. Yayında iyi gidiyor ama bakalım. Neredeyiz? Şuraya gidelim bakalım.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Nasıl yapıyorduk ya?
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Bakalım.
My little brother said
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Something Lumos on it. Lumos.
Oraya lan. Dön. Aa.
I sent a love letter to an old raven, but I think she thought I was making fun of her.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Mead, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Asa kolları veriyormuş şu göre. Demek ki item mevzusu da var.
How many letters do you think come in and out of Hogwarts every day?
It was terrifying.
Vay.
Oh, I can imagine.
I can't. I don't think it
Bunlar uçuyor. Ya da heykel.
Oh dear,
Ama hayat
I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Ulu orta yerlere bırakma sen. Gel olsun.
Lumos. Accio.
Aha. Güzel.
Lumos.
Bunu açamadık.
Revelio.
Yüz yürüyünce açılıyormuş zaten.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Profesör Blake. Bunlar niye ulu orta bırakıyor böyle kitaplarını falan? Tabii ki niye? Bir okuyalım o zaman şunlara. Vay, bunu eve götürelim.
Revelio.
Bir şey var mı? Bakacak. Ha burada bir şey. Ha? motivasyon verdi. Güzel.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Ya ben büyücüyüm, nasıl kilitli ya? Gerçi büyüde kilitli. Kitap, şu an kitap onu. Şurada bir sandık var.
Revelio.
Oraya nasıl gireceğiz? Buradan geldim. Yoksa şuradan mı geldim? Galiba şuradan geldim.
Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Got it.
Ha.
Only 4 more to go.
Akilius.
Revelio.
Bir tane daha var.
Accio.
Başka.
Revelio.
Ha, üst katta varmış, iyi. Çıkalım. Hayri Pitir, son kitap avcısı. Şaboçu.
Accio.
Hangi? Çıkacak. Güzel. Yok.
Revelio.
Ya kitap kovalıyorum, şaka gibi.
Accio.
Burada bir şey yok.
Revelio.
Karşıda bir tane uçuyor. Şu neymiş ya? Bunda da bir numaralar var. Kitabı yakalayalım öncelikle. Nerede o?
Accio.
4 oldu. Diğeri aşağıda düşüyor. Atlayabiliyorum. Yok.
Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Bugün güzel bir gündü. Yani Garrett yarattığı her ne kadar saçma karışık, mükemmel bir şekilde haşlanmış dantel kanatlı sineklerimin üzerine sırıtana kadar tüm kazanımı boşaltmak ve her şeyi yeniden başlamak zorunda kaldım. O tam bir baş belası. İksirler hakkında bilinmesi gereken her şeyi bildiğini düşünüyor. Deneyleriyle Profesör Sharp'ın sınıfını her zaman rahatsız ediyor. Profesör Weasley'nin yeğeni olmasaydı şimdiye kadar okuldan atılacağına kesinlikle inanıyorum. Arbroath bu akşam yemekte yine sigara içiyor. Artık onlara karşı daha kısmi oluyorum. Yine de etli böreği tercih ederim. Demiş. Evet, arka sayfasını okuyamıyormuşuz.
Revelio.
Yukarıdaki aynayı çok merak ettim. Dur bakalım. Diğer görev galiba o.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Ödül almalı mıyım?
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida.
İyi veya kötü
Only trying to
olmanızı
teach you to be a little more careful.
gösteriyor oyun.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
He, buraya büyü ekleyebiliyormuşuz. Tamam, biz başka şu an büyü bilmediğimiz için bu ne? Kullanım dışı diyor. Şu var.
Protego! Accio!
Aa. Kitaplarda toplayabiliyormuşuz, tamam. Şöyle yanlış oldu. Gelin bakalım. Çıkıyor mu? Ha, açıldı. Ah be. İyi ki de haklısın. Derste geç kalmayalım. Koş koş koş koş koş. Yalnız çok iyi değil mi grafikleri? Işıklar falan.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Ne yapıyorsun? Nasıl?
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Sesim yok acaba benim şu an? Ha, varmış tamam. Güzel. Devam. Levioso.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin.